Good afternoon, everyone. I'm your host, Jake.
And I'm your host, Dom.
I am excited to go through this one with you, all for an amazing reason.
And what does that say?
I was recently sent a letter.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. So, who is it?
I wonder who it's from as well. In the mail from our good pal, Mr. Hollywood, I got a letter that states, Dear DomJake Studios, I've decided to wait until the end of your judgments until I send anything else your way. This decision is partly made because the Barbie movie is earning loads of money that I could buy a Malibu dream house. Also, Oppenheimer's really been blowing up the box office too. Get it? Because Oppenheimer is a... Yeah, you get it.
Yep, I get it.
I shouldn't keep you two since I know the last time you both spent far too long on part one, and in fact, it was even longer than I had expected it to be.
Well, we'll walk through the Hollywood Walk of Fame once again. Okay, got nothing else to do now.
Let's do this. Now, Dom, I feel like Mr. Hollywood didn't quite like the fact that it took us a long time to get to the point. So I naturally thought of a solution to this problem.
And what's that now?
What's quicker than having a game made out of it?
Having something made out of a game?
I'm making a game out of it, right?
Yeah. And how does this game work?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Have you ever played Hangman?
Ah, yes, I have.
Well, essentially, for those of you who, I guess, don't know how to play Hangman, you essentially have a little bit of a prompt. You would see dashes on the playing field, whether it's on a screen, whether it's on a piece of paper, regardless of the fact. You'll see dashes, and each dash represents a letter of a certain prompt. And if you guess a letter that's actually there, then guess what? Nothing gets hung on that hook. But if you guess something that isn't there, well, let's just say you get one part added to that hook in which you fail too much. You hang a man, which, if you were more diligent, maybe wouldn't have happened. Okay, without further delay, let's begin.
Let's get going.
All right, Dom. Well, since I am the host of this game show, we could call it, I guess I could tell you that you have the opening move. Just guess a letter, and if it's not there, I'll do my thing. If it is there, you do your thing.
H.
There are no H's.
S.
There are no S's. That's your second strike.
C.
There is one C.
Okay, is there an F?
Is there an M, you said?
I said F.
Oh my god, I did not hear that. There are no F's.
Okay, how about M then?
You said M?
Now I said M, yep.
As in
Michael.
Michael, sure. There are no M's.
This guy's about to be hung today.
You know what? Maybe. M for maybe.
Yep, maybe. How about E?
E. There is at least one E.
O?
There are no O's.
Okay, how about J?
There are no J's.
B.
There is at least one B.
D.
There is at least one D.
R.
There is no R.
U.
Let me look at it. There are no U's.
How about I?
There is at least one I.
K.
There is not a K.
All right. How about A?
There is at least one A.
L.
There is at least one L.
N.
There is at least one N. I think you can actually get this one.
I know we're doing B stars, so I would be able to guess the last name. Okay.
But you still have one possible letter fail left. But honestly, you could guess whenever you want. You could even he could even shoot in the dark and guess whenever you didn't guess any letters, right? You could literally shoot in the dark and just guess something. But
Mhm.
if you want, right, it's wiser to use as much of the as much of your fails as you can. But the guess is one guess, and that's it.
Okay, I'm just gonna like spill all the beans.
You're gonna guess?
Like just all the letters. T.
T. There is no T. That is 10 of the ones that are not there. This is where, at least for this first celebrity, where all the marbles count. This is your final guess for this first guy.
There's a lot of them that start with B.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe you can do this one. And you know what? Since this is the first prompt, I will give you one thing that should probably help you out with this.
All right.
Looking at the letters that are on the their side, you got all of the letters except for one of them, which you're not allowed to guess right now. So there would be one more bullet point on that their side. And then all of the letters in some order would be this individual or group or organization.
V.
What? You're not guessing the letter here, man.
I said. I know there's. Just gonna guess a celebrity name.
This is what time it is. It's celebrity name time.
Because I know some of the letters that I was gonna say a name, but like the letter's not even in there, so it's hard.
We need a final guess.
I'm not even gonna say the name because I already one of those letters is out.
Sure, we need a different guess then.
I was gonna I know Christian. I was gonna say Christian Bale, but that's gonna be not.
What is your final guess?
Huh? Like those. I'm thinking here.
Take all the time. I'll edit all of this out.
Here's a singer, Alec Benjamin.
Is that your final guess?
That's what. But then there's one. I was gonna say that was gonna be my final guess, but I already failed there because
there's
J's.
no J. Mm-hmm.
mm, Okay, I'm just gonna say like a random name and then just
Random name, and if it's not the correct one, then
even if it's not,
unfortunate then, but
I was gonna say Drake Bell.
Drake Bell.
That's gonna be my guess.
Your final guess is Drake Bell.
His name starts with a B, which is in the B category, and then it's got all the letters that I have.
Except for R, which is not there.
But that's if I'm not counting the first name.
So unfortunately, your final guess, I have to accept that as your final guess.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you did not guess the correct celebrity. Before I clear the board, the celebrity was Alec Baldwin.
Ah, that guy.
All of the letters are there, and I really thought you would have got this one.
I guess I don't watch him enough to really like him. I mean, I've seen him plenty of times, actually.
So, unfortunately, that means we have to revoke Alec Baldwin's star because Dom couldn't guess his name.
Oh, Alec Baldwin. All right. Let's continue.
Let's continue with number 2.
How about R again?
There is at least one R.
O.
There is not an O.
All right, no. H.
There is not an H.
C.
There is at least one C.
Perfect. S.
There is not an S.
Okay. Y.
There is at least one Y. You're keeping it kind of close.
Okay, perfect. L.
There is at least one L.
All right. G.
There is not a G.
P.
There is not a P.
How about E?
There is at least an E.
N.
There is no N.
U.
There is no U.
How about an I again?
There is at least one I.
T.
There is not a T.
Q.
Oh,
Q.
you mean as in like Queen?
Yep.
Unfortunately, there's no Q.
Is there a B in this?
There is at least one B.
Something brand. Will there be an M in this?
There is unfortunately not an M in this. Your letter guesses are done now. You need to go from their side and go based off of this, which I don't think you got just judging based off of this. But who knows? Miracles do happen. Never give up too early with this one.
Okay. Let's see if I can guess a couple. I know I can guess a couple last names. Bell. Not Drake again. I'm not talking about him. There's Kristen Bell. That's disqualified. Another. Nope.
I will say, just to give you the same sort of hint as I did last time, on their side, you're missing 2 letters only. I will not tell you what they are, and you are not allowed to guess what they are, but you are missing 2 letters.
So I have a name in mind that I just
Have a name in mind.
but I forgot if the letter H is even. I don't remember if the letter H is in this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. But I was thinking of Shia LaBeouf based on that and
Unfortunately,
Blake, something Blake.
your final guess of Shia LaBeouf, which doesn't even start with B.
I know that.
Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth connected.
That's you, man. That
So-
wasn't me.
No, I heard.
Bluetooth starts with B.
I know. Yeah, but
There we go. Now,
Yes.
now we can't cut that out.
something Blake. And isn't there like a? Oh, hold
Oh,
up. I know. I think I have a guess. Because he's in.
I will listen to your guess. However, I am still sticking with Shia
Shit.
LaBeouf being your final answer because that's what you said.
I was thinking of.
You said your
Oh,
final
fuck.
answer was gonna
Nope,
be that.
wrong. Never mind.
No
I'm-
take backsies.
Last name starts with C. My bad.
Okay, well, then that one's probably further wrong then. Unfortunately, Shia LaBeouf was not the celebrity. Was not the second celebrity. It was in fact Alice Brady.
Yep. Well, yeah, I don't know anybody. I don't know him. I really.
I don't think you would have gotten that based off of the their side. So unfortunately, Alice Brady is also a no. Ready for number 3?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
this one you might have a shot with.
It depends. It doesn't even have to be an actor or anything. It could be a singer as well. So I'll guess
It
them
could
too.
be a singer, could be um an organization, which could be like multiple people, or it could be whatever. Let's just guess some letters, man.
Oh wow, I'm really banging there. That bang starts with a B. So.
You're 2 for 2, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess 0 for 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. First letter. L.
Your first letter, L, is at least there once.
Okay. H.
H, there is at least one H.
W.
There is not one W.
A.
There is at least an A.
O.
There is at least an O.
D.
There is not a D. But you know this you're looking like a better playing field here. You got literally more theirs than you have on the not their side.
P.
There is not a P.
S.
There is not an S.
How about B?
There is at least a B. How'd you think of that one?
G.
There is at least a G.
How about a U?
Let me check. There is not a U.
T.
There is not a T.
R.
There is at least an R.
How about N?
There is at least an N.
E.
There is at least an E.
F.
What was that?
F.
Okay, F is for friends who do stuff together. There is unfortunately not an F.
H.
H is the second one that you.
Yes, I already. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. I see that. I see it. Yeah.
This is why we're keeping track of this.
That's why.
That's exactly the reason.
Okay. Let's see.
C.
Yep.
Is unfortunately not there.
All right. That's crossed out.
This one's either gonna be very, very difficult or very, very easy, depending on how you think.
It's like this is probably a celebrity that I have not grown up with.
Possibly. You have two more not there letter guesses before you have to say things. But with their wise, you are missing three letters from this list.
Nope. M.
There is at least one M. You're doing well with this, actually.
Oh, well, perfect.
With long ones like this, like I also have to double check to make sure like I actually said the correct thing, right? So far I did. Like I didn't tell you like, oh, it's not there, but actually it is, right? Like
Mhm.
so far I didn't make that mistake. So so far so good then.
J.
There's unfortunately no J. You got one more fail, but one more letter that is actually there. So this could make or break everything.
I was gonna say this is a joke, Paul Blart. I'm just, but that is definitely a big no.
Unfortunately not.
I hope not.
Honestly, there are like way more letters on this than Paul Blart even has. There are more than 9 letters.
Kevin Baker. I don't know.
I wouldn't be guessing yet.
That's just.
This one I would use as much help as you can get.
About V.
V, unfortunately, is not there. So that's the last letter you can guess. However, I need to do something to be fair, and that is this. That is the most help I can do. For those of you who can't read my mind, I just added the and symbol. Meaning
Berkeley and Jensen.
Meaning that this has more than one name attached to it.
I was gonna say Berkeley and Jensen. Nope.
Well, remember, if that was the case, it would have to be Jensen and Berkeley because the last word starts with a B. And since the last word starts with a B, that means that the first grouping before the and sign could theoretically be anything. This could be rough. However, you know what? I'll do another hint for you since this is a long one. Another hint for you will be this. For those of you who, once again, didn't read my mind, I just color-coded these letters. Blue means that it is the first person involved. Red will mean that it is the second person involved. And purple will mean, you know what, no. And black, if I left it black, will mean both names have this letter. In an effort to make this a little bit easier, since it is a duo, it is two people, what I have decided to do is type out the first person involved with this. So Dom only has to guess the second person, aka the person who has B in their name. So, this is the first person involved. Are you able to guess the second person?
Becker.
I will give you. Well, one, if your final answer is Becker, then that is unfortunately not correct.
Okay.
So you do fail this one. However, I guess I will let you. I'll let you guess the B word if you just can't think of anything else. So, like in the future, I'll let you guess just Becker if you don't know if it's Glenn or Dave or whatever, whoever.
Right.
Also, Glenn and Dave are made up, right?
Yep.
So unfortunately, your 3 failures. I'm going to start the next one. Do you want to do a rapid fire?
All right, let's continue on to the next one.
On to the next one, yeah.
Okay.
Guess your first letter now.
C.
C. There's at least one C.
Awesome. Okay. A.
Are you guessing those two letters?
A.
There is at least one A.
Oops. Okay.
Are you guessing those letters?
Yep.
There is at least an O.
O.
There is not a K.
Okay. I said O, right? Yeah, I said O.
Yes, there is an O, but there's not a K.
Okay.
You can't guess those letters again.
Like it spells chow.
Almost.
How about B?
There is at least a B.
I would hope so.
Imagine I just said no.
They'd be like, then what's his name?
It's every letter in the alphabet except for B.
Okay. D.
There is at least a D.
Okay.
There's no K. There is an O.
I know.
We went over.
I know.
that.
I said okay, as in okay.
Right. Oh.
Perfect. Yeah.
I get it. I'm just making
it's
the funny.
H.
I'm just making the funny.
I know. Okay. H.
There was unfortunately no H.
Okay. P.
There is not a P.
Okay.
There is not a K.
Damn it! I thought I'd get it the third time, or however many times.
Yeah, third time's a charm, right?
Yeah. Okay. How about L?
There is at least an L.
Awesome. T?
There is not a T.
Okay.
By the way, I'm not doing that joke every single time.
I know. L. Oh, I did that.
You just did that, yeah. Are you gonna guess T next?
Is it H? I know. Okay. Let's do something different. How about Z?
Ooh, there's no Z.
No celebrity with the name of Zach. Other than that name has got an E, it is going to start with an E.
Zac Efron.
Yep. You got it correct. Mr. Beffron. All right. How about how about G?
There is not a G.
G's Louise. How about Q?
There was not a Q.
R.
There is at least an R.
Right on. M.
Is that one you did, or no? You didn't do that one already. There is no M.
Nope, wrong one.
Eh. Mm.
Okay. V.
I thought you actually cut out. No, there is no V. Wrong with it. There we go. I was gonna say there is a B.
Yeah, but that was already put in there. Though. Well, all right. Let's.
From this, you are missing letters.
Mm-hmm. Well, could you? Okay. Okay. Nope. Just kidding. Okay. Let's try. I already did that. I already did that. I already did those letters. That's no K.
I genuinely thought you were gonna be like a run and gun type of person. I didn't expect you to like sit here and actually think about this. Well,
Oh, it didn't go away. Just N.
there is at least one N.
Epic. Okay.
It is not there.
Of course. Should have expected that. S. Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
I thought you guessed S already. I'm like, I was trying to be cocky, be like, oh, it's already. No, you didn't guess S. That's different.
Yep.
So anyway, S is not there, which does in fact mean you are not able to guess any more letters.
Okay, let's see if I can get this.
From this list on the right, you are only missing 2 letters.
No, that's in that name. Something Bailey. Something. I know there's something Bailey. I don't know. Is there like a celebrity with the last name of Bailey or something? Hold up, hold up. Oh, hold up. Johnson. Those are one starts with last name starts with an R and the last name starts with an F. So those guys are disqualified.
Wait, do I
Something.
even know the words anymore? Content.
Something Bartley.
Papiro. Piazzino.
Bartley. Bartley. No. Bailey. Something. I know there's a last. Isn't there someone with the last name of Bailey? I'm not.
I'm having a hard time thinking you're not getting this one.
You have a really hard time. Again, too many celebrities with the last name of B. Just like any other letter.
Mm-hmm. Well, not any other letter, but like, yeah.
Something Benson. No. Is N? No N.
Okay,
M.
remember.
Chester. Hold up. Nope. Nope. Never mind. I was wrong.
Okay, do you want me to do the last name thing only?
Sure, do that.
So letters that are only in the last name.
Yep, do that.
Oh, hold up. There we go. You're now guessing for the last name.
Bo. Something Bo.
Also, the remaining letters that you didn't guess, the last two are in the last name. So I took out the letters that are all in the first name.
Something something blah.
Something Blaybloff? What?
Nope. God. Yep, Mr. Blablop.
Come
Something.
on, man. I would have expected you to get this one.
Hold on.
Genuinely, I think you would have gotten this one.
I'm thinking. There's just some. Hold up. Something. Bachel.
I'm giving you the letters in order then.
Bachel.
That's the most I'll give you.
Bockley. No.
Remember, this is also missing two letters, which can be in between the B and O, which can be in between the O and C, which can be in between the C and L. Or can technically be, well, I guess not before, but after the L too. That's a possibility. But there are two letters that are there, that are, you know. You don't really care about the not theirs, so.
Bob. Bach. Oh God. I think I would have gotten this by now.
You really would have. I really think you would have.
Okay.
I gave you a song hint.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you The last name letters.
But um, I, God damn it! I know. I think I forgot the guy's name, sort of. But there's too many. I'm thinking of the musical artist.
The only thing I guess I could give you would be, and this is going to be a really, really big hit, but opera.
Opera.
Does this not help you?
I'm not a music nerd. But
Okay. Just for everyone out there. The letters that are in the last name, in order, mind you, are BOCL. I see you over there trying to look it up.
I'm getting something. I'm getting out of a tab I had.
Okay. You're not entering a tab. Okay.
I was getting rid of a tab.
So, the missing letters, there are only two of them. Or, I should say, two at least. It could technically be more than one of each. It could be.
Beethoven. Nope.
No.
He's blind.
That doesn't mean it doesn't have a star. No, but he was long gone before the stars even were a thing.
I think I know the song, but I just don't remember the name
Do
of
you
the
want
artist.
Do you want me to put you out of your misery?
Yes, please. Just literally shoot the cat for me.
I legitimately thought, if anything, you would have gotten this one, which doesn't fare well for the rest of them, I guess. Andrea Bocelli.
Really, honestly, I don't. Well, again, that's kind of before my time.
He's an Italian musician. I thought you would have gotten that guy.
Andrea Bocelli. Okay, well.
4 for 4.
Awesome.
Okay. Everyone, I have decided to do this into different parts, just like we did with the A stars. However, in part 2, we will be doing regular. Fuck, what the hell's this game called? We will be doing regular Hangman.
Regular Hangman. Okay.
I will input all of these names into a Hangman generator, and I guess we could maybe try to do like a screen share thing. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Yeah, hey, even if it means screenshotting the actual thing for you to like keep track of or whatever. We will give Dom, let's just say, an easier time, because now he will know just how many of each are in there. I thought I would give him a challenge, but it's probably challenging enough just doing the regular thing. So, Mr. Hollywood, I hope you don't mind. However, we will be taking so far away Alec Baldwin's star, Alice Brady's star, Al Lohman, and Roger Barkley's star, which is a shared star, as well as Andrea Bocelli's star. Apologies to the first 4 on the list. I guess the 2 of us will be back with the updated game.
I still want to do some. Yeah, I still want to do a Hangman game. These are kind of fun to do.
All right, everyone. In 3 seconds for you, we will be back. But it will probably take us, I don't know, a few days. So, see you then.
All right.
Hi everyone, it's us from the future. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, it's us.
Just kidding.
I know.
It's still us from the past. Okay.
So I know, like I knew there were a couple names I had, but I just
You
good.
really haven't. I thought you would have been on top of that one.
I I have no idea. Wow.
Well,
I know
part
brain starts with
one.
B.
Part one. This is looking pretty much identical to the first one, where we spent a long time just on like the first four or something. It's on par.
Perfect.
This feels like a Hollywood Star episode. Really does.
It
We
does.
we started at friggin' like 7:05
Yeah.
or something.
Oh yeah, we're
This
oh my.
this is a Hollywood Star episode. Now, granted, a lot of this, I don't know, 70% of this is just you sitting there thinking.
Well, now get cut out.
That'll cut it down a lot. So at this point, we probably only have like 17 if I do things well. So it's not that long, but oh,
Honestly,
it's a long start, man.
I would have. I think I would have guessed Alec Baldwin before I guessed the other guy with the song.
You literally you had all of the letters for Alec Baldwin, and you still missed it.
Hmm.
Like that one and Andrea Bocelli, I thought you would have had.
I was just thinking of like other actors.
And then you were also close with Alice Brady with the letters. You just didn't know who Alice Brady was, but
No, but I
still
didn't. But I
you
knew
had
who.
the
I knew
letters.
who Alec. Of all people, I knew who Alec Baldwin was.
I really thought you would have known. Whatever. I don't.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I have some in mind, but we'll save those names for part two.
Yeah. Um. I guess we could, since we're
Hmm.
here, we could do something where we discuss other things, maybe like as an actual discussion.
All right.
So this will definitely be cut out of the thing, but we might. I don't know for archival reasons. Maybe we want to keep this part, but separate from right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, this is a very quick point. We're gonna have to get to the deleting things soon. Remember I made that folder that says
Mm-hmm.
deleted, and then one of these days we'll just record some audio and say, oh, we should delete this, or oh, maybe we could copy and paste what this says, but put it on a different document, then delete the old document or something, right? So that's first thing that just popped up in front of me. That's first thing that I think we should get going on. Well, no, not really get going on, but first thing that I wanted to kind of bring up.
Yeah. What was? Let me. Oh.
Oh. It's very funny. We can't have a meeting if I can't hear you. Didn't mean for that to happen. I legitimately can't hear you. All right, okay, messenger chat. Are you still able to hear me though? Okay, I guess I'm gonna pop this off. I can't believe it, Dom. And I think with that, the B stars are done.
Oh my god, those stars really zoomed by. It's crazy.
Yeah, Galileo thought that the stars were closer than they were. I don't know if that's true, but these B stars were truly something, truly a journey that we ended up taking. Took longer than the A section.
Yeah, definitely.
This little insight to your viewers right there. This is recorded like a month or so after the original part.
Yep, I'd say so.
I mean, we can't help the fact that we have other things that we have to do. Sure, that was a part of it. Some of it was just we didn't want to do anything.
Yeah, the motivation was shot away like the stars did.
Yes, the motivation was gone, but eventually we ended up doing this. The reason why you're not going to listen to any more of the hangmans being done is because we just felt like the first part of this audio was long enough. And that was only like four, right? Didn't you only do 4?
Yes, I did.
That was very Alec Baldwin, and then it ended on like Alice. I want to say Alice something, or maybe it was like Al Lockman and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, or at the end of the month, we did it. We're done with the bees.
Yay.
It's a good thing we sound disheveled and out of it because, well, it took a lot out of both of us.
Yeah, it did suck it all out of us.
Because let's give some I guess background on this. So I was using a website to make Hangman games, right? Should be easy, should be simple. I put the whole list in there, the rest of them anyway, minus the 4, right? And it didn't give them in order. It gave them in random order, which is fine, but it didn't seem to save progress, or it just gave you repeats over and over and over and over again to the point where I had to keep on making new updated games, and he had to take a lot more of them. Nuts.
Yeah, really, technology really catches up to you, so took longer than it should have.
It really did. I mean, the fact that the technology was kind of failing us diminished my ability to want to work on this. There were actual days in a row that I was just like, let's you know what? No guarantees that the new game is going to be up, but I'll try. And then, a week later, I'm like, hey, I finally did it. This experience, I don't think we're against, or at least I don't want to speak for you, but I'm not against doing a hangman session, but I just think I'll have to either make a document myself without using a site or use a different site altogether.
Mhm.
Like, this was just terrible.
Mm. Yeah, I guess it disciplines you to work harder, if that makes any sense. That the lack of motivation, I guess.
Eh,
Yeah,
so, let's do a little. In the description below, not only will we have a fabulous description written by either me or him. Um, hey, we've been looking at a lot of B celebrities' names that I forgot your name for a second.
oh yeah.
Yeah, in the description, we'll not only have a regular description, but underneath or above it, we'll also have the list of all of the B stars with an X, meaning that he didn't solve the game, and an O, meaning he solved the game. Um, so the only factor of these celebrities keeping their stars rested solely on whether if Dom could solve their name in a hangman or not. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I guess with my experience with it, some of them were pretty obvious, some were not. Like, and there were times I would get plenty of O's in a row, and then plenty of X's in a row as well.
Yeah, which honestly, that makes it.
So I would get plenty of X's in a row, but then I would also get plenty of O's in a row. But it was fun. But I get to listen to something while or watch something while I'm doing this.
I mean, like that's those two things that you just said were kind of like a benefit, I would say, of doing these, right?
Yeah.
It's just like you could zone out, listen to a podcast that just happens to list every B celebrity.
Yep.
All right, guys. Today's guest is Kathy Bates.
Or Kristen Bell.
Oh yeah, we're interviewing Michael B. Jordan. Oh wait, that's Jay. But there's also a benefit to having, a lot of X's and a lot of O's in a row because it evens out. We didn't want this, or at least I didn't want this to be an easy game for you, right? Or a very difficult game where you didn't get any.
Well, it's good to have a challenge, you know?
I want to be fair, though, to you, which I think it was. Just the website was not fair to either of us.
Yeah.
But the premise was fair.
Yeah, I would say so.
Would there be anything else that you have to bring up?
I would say, well, I don't really have nothing off the top of my head. I'm just saying it was an interesting experience. It kind of brings me back to when we did Hangman back in study hall.
We used the same website. That's why I used it. But the only issue was I think our games were just like, 6 words. This was like 100 words.
Yeah, I would say over 100.
So if we use this site next time, it just has to be done in chunks. Like, it just has to be done in 10 prompt chunks.
Chunk, which will start with C, and that will be the next step from there.
I don't think we're doing Hangman for the next one. I'm just gonna be real. Hey, maybe Mr. Hollywood would tell us actually what to do with the C's.
I'm saying it's up to him, not us.
I mean, the initial letter was basically saying like, oh wait, It might be in my drawer over here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this initial letter over here actually pretty much states, I'll paraphrase it because I don't want to read the whole thing. Sorry, Mr. Hollywood, but I don't want to read the whole thing again. It basically, in summary, it basically says, do it how you want. You could research it. You can make a game out of it. You can flip a coin out of it. Just, Mr. Hollywood gave us an opportunity to cull the stars, to terraform them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're doing. I just don't think we're going to do Hangman for a while,
Probably not.
if at all.
Yeah. It was. Well, I'm sure Mr. Hollywood will figure out what we'll do next.
I mean, that letter says that we have to decide these. He might weigh in and say like, "Oh, this idea was cool. This idea wasn't so much." But regardless, the sea stars will come in a way later date.
Mm-hmm.
How about anything unrelated to the celebrities?
Just anything.
Not any something DJ related, dude.
Oh yes. Yes. So another part of as to why it took us a month was also we had another thing coming up, which we've mentioned once.
We've mentioned in our last one. Actually, I think we mentioned in our last two, didn't we?
Maybe.
We mentioned sneak peeked oh, we have something in the works, and then last episode we were like, oh, we're shooting this.
But yes, we're pretty much we've been pretty much also working on this skit that's on its way soon.
It's on its way soon. At the time of this recording, we are done with the recording and the filming of it. We just need to freaking sit down and get to the editing.
Yes, we do. Like all the principles.
Which has been a bit of a poo.
Yeah, due to one thing or another.
Because, well, I mean, not to get too personal in a celebrity episode, but I'm the only one out of the two of us that currently has means of transportation on my own, except I don't own the vehicle.
Well,
so I have to ask someone to use it, and he has to ask to get hauled somewhere.
As of
So,
oh yes, as of right now, I do have a temporary solution of means of getting places, which I'm sure most of you guys have heard of.
mm-hmm.
It's something called Uber.
So yeah, be on the lookout for a skit in maybe within a month.
Yeah, and also whenever if hopefully Mother Nature lets us do this because there's weather conditions,
There's weather conditions, there's unavailability conditions, there's, oh, I thought I was gonna be home by then, so you wasted 10 minutes of your life going to my house only to turn around and
oh yeah, yep.
yeah. I was like, okay, I'm here. Bloop. Actually, we're not gonna make it. God dang it.
Yep. That's a story to be told.
It's a good thing we didn't have behind the scenes footage of my my car ride, right?
Yeah, no vlogs.
Anywhoozy, is there anything else?
Oh, I do have a personal project that I've also been working on. Well,
Personal project.
oh, well, I'm just gonna give you at least a little Cliff Notes version of what it is.
Cliff Notes.
Well, it's essentially a series that I remember I used to make for myself when I was like pretty much almost 10 years ago. So I would say I was 13, like up until I was 16, making this little series for myself. But the only thing I wish I did was keep those videos because I wasn't thinking long term when I made these. But however, I do have some. I still have something that from that time period that I can share. I do have like a couple part well, it's kind of like I really don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like one of those TV specials where they have one episode. So this is part one.
Pilot?
Not the pilot. No. Well,
Teaser?
no. I do have a teaser. I do have a trailer for it, but
Regardless, you're bringing back an old series, but on our channel instead.
yeah. But
that's the shorthand version, man. You don't need to give us your life story.
no, you don't have to give us life story, but it's that's literally, to make it long story short, it's a series that I used to make for myself, but now I actually want to revive it, but actually make it on our channel.
And now that we're older, well, now that you're older, I don't know if I've aged since then.
Yeah.
But now that we're older, we also have a little bit more, I guess, capacity to do these things. It's not just a 2-year-old sitting on the ground sucking a thumb saying, and then everybody died. The end.
Oh yeah.
We actually have context.
Yes.
We actually have gusto. Now that we're men, right?
Yeah.
And there's another thing that I believe we've alluded to a little bit before. Let's just say I am doing some set design, and we have been writing, I want to say 4. It's technically 4 episodes, because one of them's in episode 0, and one of them's in episode 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, technically 4 episodes of an upcoming series, which we will probably not get around to until, well, I don't want to promise anything, but summer?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe?
Well,
Summer?
time will tell. Time will tell. Yeah.
So, not only the skit will be coming out, not only a rehashing of an old Just Dom series will be coming out. This 3rd series, which its initials are HH, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
No, you degenerates out there. It is not that HH. It's a different HH. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All you immatures.
Yeah, Dom does not know what HH, the other HH. But technically, we might visit that HH in one of our HHs. Kind of.
Oh yeah.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole premise of this idea, not to reveal a lot, I'm going to give you like the 3rd grade version, right? The whole idea of this show is we're going to do stuff to the best of our ability. That's a good way to summarize it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that does not give any information, right? But we're doing things to the best of our ability, so.
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah, there are 3 things that we are currently working. Well, 4 things technically. We just put 1 on the back burner. The other thing.
That HH.
Well, CC, but
Mm-hmm.
if anything, it's BH, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're still looking for some response, which we're probably not going to get. So we should do something ourselves.
All right.
It's probably not going to be CC anytime soon.
Nope.
Or it might still be CC, but it might be a different word. This is turning out, okay, long story short, we have stuff that we're working on that you might see soon, you might see in 10 years.
Who knows? Yeah.
Well, so there's nothing else, right? Okay.
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing right now.
With that being said, we hope you all enjoyed listening to part 2 of Terraforming the Stars, the B-Stars. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share if you want. It really helps.
Maybe ring the notification bell as well if you're inclined.
Hope you have a fantastic one wherever you are out there. And for the stars, bye-bye.
See ya.